Hi there guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well today. I thought that we could spend the evening together. So it has just gone 4 p.m. this evening, and as you've probably guessed by the title of this video, I am planning on kind of spending a reset Sunday evening routine. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to call this video yet, but you know, we're going to spend Sunday evening together. We're going to do some relaxing things, some getting ready for the week things, moving our body things, and just generally having a lovely Sunday evening before getting ready for the new week. So to start off, I have a is it hot Pilates or hot yoga? It might be Pilates actually. So I have a hot Pilates class at 5 p.m, so 55 minutes until I need to be there. I need to do something with my hair. I'm thinking that I'm going to put it in a bun because I did hot Pilates for the first time the other day, and oh my goodness, it is hot. I know that is exactly what it's called, but oh my goodness, it is hot. So I'm thinking that I'm going to do something like this, just keep my hair as out of the way as physically possible. We need to put a Pilates gym wear outfit on, and we need to be able to get over to the studio. So that is what we're starting off with, and then yeah, after that it'll just kind of be getting ready for the evening, getting ready for the week, and I thought that we could do that together. So stick around for hopefully a lovely evening together. This is not about to be my most aesthetic outfit for Pilates, but I feel like I need to get myself a few new pieces actually. Maybe I need to have a look on like aloe, my protein, and just get myself some nice bits, because I am finding myself at the studio quite a lot recently. So this black and white sports bra, I'm pretty sure is Sports Direct, but it's got the cups that are like built in so they don't go all crumpled up in the washing machine or anything. And even though it's Sports Direct, this is USA Pro. But yeah, I find this so comfy, and then like I say, so easy to wash as well, because it's not getting all folded up inside of the sports bra. I then have these Slazenger little blue cycling shorts, and then just because it's a really thin material, which I think will work well for me in the hot studio, I've just gone for my blue wolf run t-shirt. So it kind of matches the blue shorts, but then it's literally like a football shirt kind of material, and I think football shirts are like the most breathable thing ever. So I think that is going to be my Pilates outfit, just because it'll be, as I was going to say, it's going to be cool. It's not going to be cool at all, but I think that outfit will help me remain as cool as possible whilst also not being cool at all. I'm pretty sure when I did hot Pilates the other day, it was 32 in the room, and that is really quite hot even before you take into consideration the movement and things that we were doing. So I'm going to get changed into that. It is now 4:10. Okay, gorgeous. Now that I resemble a Teletubby, oh, look at that bump in my hair at the back. That is so annoying, but it is only Pilates. However, having said that, I am going to see if I can tail comb it up. I think that looks better. Have I got one on this side? I don't think so. I don't understand why I'm getting so bothered about this anyway. It is literally hot Pilates. No matter what I go in looking like, I will be coming out looking like a hot red, because I don't know what it is about me, but my face so red in situations like that. I had another point that I was going to make as well. So hot, so red, so sweaty. I think that's basically what I was going to say. So there's no point really worrying about my appearance to go into Pilates. But I do look a bit questionable. But we're going to blaze past that. I've got my little outfit on. I've got a towel in the bag. I have also just seen a message saying, girls doing hot, make sure you have your towels, please. The heating is back on. Now, when I did it the other day, I'm pretty sure the heating was on, so don't quite know what we're talking about there. There was another heater at the side which looked broken to me, so maybe that's been fixed. This is going to be a hot one. Pray for me. I'm probably going to leave my camera here. I just don't want that to overheat. I feel like I would be absolutely lost without you guys, and also it has just started flashing at me for the battery as well. So if I leave my camera here, plugged in, on charge, see if I can get a few clips on my phone, and then I will chat to you guys back on the camera once I'm back home from Pilates. What do I need to do before I leave? I need to get some socks and shoes on. I need to feed the dog. I need to put the dog away in the kitchen. And then I need to drive to Pilates. And I've got 35 minutes. This is doable. Not going to talk about whatever the hell that is on the side of my car. Right, I am back, I am hot, I am sweaty, I am in desperate need of a shower. But in all honesty, what I'm going to do first is eat my dinner. Cal's gone back to his parents this afternoon, and he's come back whilst I was at Pilates, and he's brought back a Sunday roast, and I could not be happier. A, for a Sunday roast, and B, for a Sunday roast that I haven't cooked. So thank you very much, Lynn. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Appreciate the food. Doubt that she watches my videos, but you know, if you are here, I appreciate it. I was just asking the teacher, trainer, I don't even know what you'd call her, the person who taught the class, about my back, because I don't even know if I'm going to be able to show you guys this properly, but like, I think that my back is tilted like this way, so I've got like a really curved spine, whereas I think it should be more like straight like that. But if I just, like, you know, move about a bit, stand normally, I'm very, like, curved. Does that make sense? I don't know that I'm making sense right now. But I'm like this, which also then, like, pokes my belly out as well, which I don't love. And I think I should be like this. But that is, like, effort for me to stand straight like that. Like, for my spine to be straight, that is effort. Like, I'm engaging my core to be able to do that, because to me, again, if I just wiggle about so I go back to normal, this is what's normal for me, and I think it's meant to be like that. So anyway, moral of the story, I have asked the lady about it. She was going to tell me which muscles it was, but she was getting confused between, like, if it was tilted forward and tilted back, because it's two different muscles. So she's going to double check it for me. This piece of baby hair is doing my head in. She's going to check it for me and let me know and give me some homework. So then hopefully I'll actually stand properly, because, you know, apparently I can't even stand properly. So who knows what else I do wrong. Bingo is keep moaning at me because he can smell the food that I am about to warm up for my dinner. Will he have some? Absolutely he will. It's standard, isn't it, boy? Huh? Standard. He's like, I'm going to watch your every move. Let me put you on the microwave. Okay, dinner reveal. Let's take the tin foil off of there. Can you see that? Ta-da! So, let's get this on a plate. Ta-da! That was really silly of me. Now I've got peas and sweet corn all over the floor. And let's put this in the microwave. I can't be bothered to make gravy, I'm going to be honest. Let's see what we've got in there then, because I'm not going to eat the gammon. Let me show you. This is probably going to be the worst angle on planet Earth. With him. Sit. Good boy. Okay, so I am going to start off with one of the Medicube patches. Just to kind of help clear my skin off after that hard, hot class. And I can never remember which side you meant to do first and which side you meant to do second. So I always just flip the pad over and do a once over on the other side as well. One side's meant to be like more abrasive than the other, but to me they basically feel the same. So I just make sure that I do a once over on each side of the pad like that. And then we need to take this hair out. I dread to think what my hair's going to look like actually, so any negative thoughts, feelings and opinions, you can keep them to yourselves. I am aware that my hair is greasy, but you know, I have just done a class, and like I say, a very hot class at that. Gosh, I can't wait until I can go to the hairdresser again, because like all of down here, gorgeous. So you know, if I'm cutting my head off up here, lovely. But if you're looking at my roots, not so much. So cannot wait to go and see my hairdresser. I think I'm only like 1 or 2 weeks away. So yeah, can't wait for that. And then my hair will be all fresh for London. I'm going to London in a few weeks. Obviously going to vlog the trip for you guys, so you'll be able to see that in a few weeks time on the channel. But yeah, it'll all be fresh and nice for London. Right, let's go and get a shower. Okay, it is quite a bit later actually, because Cal made me a cup of tea. So I have sat downstairs, drank my cup of tea, and now face is feeling a little bit tight because I haven't put any moisturiser on it or anything like that. But we're going to tackle the mane first. Absolutely, I rave about this stuff all the time. Beauty Works 10-in-1 Miracle Spray. Don't know how I would get a brush through my hair after a shower without this. And then in general, just leaves my hair really, really nice. And then I am just going to plait my hair because it's still hot. It's not as hot as it has been other days, to be completely honest, but it is still hot. I don't really fancy sitting here with a hairdryer, so I'm just going to let it dry naturally in a plait, and then it always looks quite nice and wavy the next day after I've plaited it anyway, so that helps me look like I've done something to it. So as I am spending the evening with you guys, it is Sunday. I think I said at the beginning actually that it's Sunday evening that we're spending together, but it is the Sunday of the World Cup. Now, if you know anything about me, I am not really a football girly, but I've kind of fell down a rabbit hole of all of these TikTok videos which are basically saying that everything is really biased towards Messi and Argentina. Obviously, I don't have any clue how truthful that is because I am not a football girly, but the videos that I have seen look quite persuading that that is actually what's happening. And also, even more excitingly, Justin Bieber's going to perform as like a Super Bowl vibes halftime performance thing. Don't understand why we need a halftime performance, because I think this is the first time that it's ever happening in football rather than like the Super Bowl. But if it's a bit of Justin Bieber, absolutely sign me up. So I am quite interested to see what happens for both of those reasons, to be honest. See whether it does go Argentina's way, probably as everybody's expecting, but I don't think I know of anybody who's rooting for Argentina. I feel like everybody and everything that I see online as well, obviously other than Argentinian people, are all rooting for Spain. So I'm going to follow everybody like a little lost sheep because football's not my thing. Viva España, and you know, I'm there for Justin Bieber. So I have just put on some of the Vichy mineral water. I am going to put some moisturiser on. What am I going to pop on? I think I might put this on actually. This is something that I have had for a while, but it's like never ending. So this is the Nutricentials Pillow Glow Sleeping Mask. It's quite a thick skincare, but I do find that it really works, and I feel like this went insanely viral like years ago. So I don't know if everybody's forgot about it, but I still love this stuff. I think it's really good. So that's just what I'm going to pop on now. And I feel like I like it when you can feel it for a long time as well. Like obviously some things, especially ones that you would use in a morning, you want them like fast absorbing, quick drying, things like that. But I think when it's like intended to be a 12-hour slept in moisturizing, well, I mean it's called sleeping mask, Pillow Glow sleeping mask. So I feel like when it's things like that, you want it to feel this good. I was going to do a face mask today, but now I've put all of this on my face, I probably shouldn't. I completely forgot about it. We'll have to do that next week, because I do think that I'm going to keep this Sunday Pilates as a bit of a thing for me. I feel like I've really enjoyed doing that. Obviously, I have a shower every Sunday anyway, so that I'm like ready for the week and things like that. So I feel like it just makes complete sense to combine that with some movement as well. This was the sheet mask that I was going to use, the L'Oreal Paris Revitalift Glass Skin Hydrogel Glow Mask, but I have just put a load of skincare on my face, so I think I might put a pin in that one and hold that until next week. I don't know whether I should put this over the top of the moisturiser that I've just used, but this is the Dr. Malaxin Calcium Cementry Calcium Volume Multi-Balm. Balm? What did I say? Balm. Smooth Caustic, and I've seen people using this underneath their eyes and they seem to get some really nice results. So I'm just popping this underneath my eyes and then just a little bit on my forehead as well. Got that from TikTok Shop. Don't quite know yet if it's a placebo or if it's actually doing something and like making the skin under my eyes tighter, brighter, all of the above. I am not sure, but we're gonna keep rolling with it and hoping for the best. But I'm feeling fresh, I'm feeling glowy, I'm feeling hydrated, so yeah. I have no clue whether this is of interest to people or not, but I just thought, you know, you guys are aware that I had a shower, Primark pyjamas, obviously, but I thought I would just show you guys the products that I use in a shower, just because, you know, I don't know, you might be interested. So I used the Garnier Ultimate Blends coconut oil and cocoa butter shampoo, and this nourishes, sleeks and smooths for dry frizzy hair. Dry and frizzy hair isn't something that I usually struggle with, but in this heat wave that the UK have been having for probably the last month now, that is something that my hair has been struggling with. I used the Colour Wow Colour Security Conditioner. This is for fine to normal, colour treated hair, no dulling, darkening, conditioning agents, keeps colour fresh and leaves hair silky. Obviously you guys are aware that I used the Beauty Works spray afterwards. I used the Beauty Bay niacinamide and vitamin C plus cleansing gel on my face. I love to do a cleansing gel in the shower. This is a bit of a rogue one. I used the Skin Theory Vitamin C, what is this called? Vitamin C AHA/BHA cleanser for, this says face and body on there. I use it underneath my armpits. It's got a bit of like an exfoliating feel to it. There's obviously like a bit of a grit or a grain to the product. This is something that I purchased from the therapy clinic. So if you don't know, I am getting my armpits laser hair removal done at the moment, and so every time that I go into the shower I use a bit of this underneath my armpits to exfoliate the area, so that, you know, it's basically what the clinic told me to do to get the best benefit from my laser hair removal. And I am on my second appointment, which was about a week ago. So then in about 5 weeks time I'll have my third appointment to get the actual laser done, but in between I have to use this in the shower. And then I have no clue where this one's from. This, oh, it's dripping. This one might be Tesco's actually, and this is just the Refreshing Body Wash Mandarin and Sandalwood with citrus fragrance notes. And this is hydrating, 24-hour freshness with vitamin B5. Adore the smell of this, and also it's quite nourishing to your body as well, so I like that. And yeah, I think that is everything that I used in the shower. I did a bit of an everything shower. I don't think I have ever used this angle before. It's quite high. I can't decide if I love or hate it, but I think the last thing that is going to be on my to-do list is the shark face mask. So I'm going to do that. Don't know if I was meant to do that before moisturiser actually, but you know, I'm going to do it anyway. So that is going to be the last thing on my Sunday evening reset list. It's never always the same, it changes. Like next week I said I'll use that sheet mask, so you know, I tweak and change little things here and there, but generally this is what I am doing of a Sunday evening. You will always find me showered, in my pyjamas, hair in plaits, some form of skincare going on. So yeah, I do hope that you enjoyed spending Sunday evening with me. If you did, then please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you would like to see more of my videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. But I am going now for my face mask.